So this mid lane, we've already lost the other mid lane tower. We'll see if they can hold on to this one right here. Not looking good right now, although teammates for Agora Phobia are starting to pop up as they respawn. That's good. There's just, the mid is just a battlefield right now, with the other lanes being left pretty much by themselves, which means that Panda over here, oh, nope, over here, Panda is going to town in their safe lane right now. Pretzels and Helmer finally took notice. We'll see if they're able to do anything and push him back, maybe make him pay for going so far down his safe lane in their off lane. Pretzels wants to chase, but he's not going to. He's, Panda's going to get away scot-free. Yeah, I see the chat. And this is a view down the river in the mid. And you can tell right now, Apex is definitely getting an advantage. They have wards deep into the jungle, and they are dominating this mid area. You have the high ground, yes you do. It's good to see who's viewing us right now. Appreciate y'all checking out our stream on TSO. Again, this is a fairly unprecedented event as of now. This is one of our very first streams of two of our teams in TSO going head to head. We had one yesterday, and now we're streaming this one today. 82 is just trying to hold off Nate Dogg and what do we want to call him? Phonus? So we're gonna call him Phonus. He seems to be doing a good job though. 82's holding this lane on his own right now, as he should. Oh gosh, I'm not doing a good job of that. 82 is definitely holding his own right now, but that howitzer should be holding his own. Ooh, Shadow may be going. Oh yes, Shadow goes down. That Countess goes down. 82 again, still doing everything he can to zone out Apex, but Apex, once these kills are getting, they definitely seem to be taking less focus on farming. At 23 minutes in, they should be. And their focus right now is on getting kills, taking out wards, moving deeper and deeper, and penetrating into the enemy team. Closer and closer to their core. We have Helmer and Cricket over here, and they are still pushing. That is a deadly ADC support combo right there with Cricket and Helmer. And Pretzels takes out Apex's ADC. Panda goes down. Again, Nick is still holding his own. He does seem to be focusing still on farm. Let's look at his numbers real quick. And Nick is sitting atop Team Apex with his farm at 114. Helmer, though, still outpacing him. Still outpacing him with 131 on that farm. And but Helmer can do all he wants. As a whole, Team Apex is out farming right now. And that is just one more key, one more ingredient to their success right now. Although, if you look at the wards on the map, Agoraphobia is working hard to take their territory back right now. Again, here's Helmer. Looks like he's doing some jungling. A jungle ADC, how about that? And as he should, his support is just sticking right by his side as much as he can. What they don't know is we have Phonus, Nate, and Nick all sitting over here. This could be a potential team battle if they see each other and if they decide to engage in this raptor pit right here. Let's take a look at these pretty raptors and the new loadout we got in this most recent patch on Tuesday. And along with the raptors, we have double wards here for Apex. And oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, that's embarrassing. They are missing the stationary ward. They finally took it out. We need to poke fun at them for that later. Let's get a good high look real quick about where everything is. Here you can see a lot more of the map and a lot more of the function. You can see the river that goes through the mid. You can kind of see more detail based on the map, the mini map that's up in the right hand corner. We have four of Team Apex over here. 4 of Team Apex in mid. I don't know if they're going to death ball with that or not, if they're going to group up and try to push a lane. At this point, I'm afraid Apex had an advantage. They got a little lazy, got a little conservative, and they may have lost that advantage at this point. We'll see if that comes to play. You can get a look at Agora Phobia right now. They're spread out pretty evenly across their lanes. We do have Helmer by himself. I was bragging on Cricket earlier about sticking with this ADC, but he is not there right now. I don't know how well that's going to work. They seem to be merging up now, though. Pretzels is, Pretzels is their jungler. He is sitting there. Oh, and here we go. We have 4 of Apex in mid, and they are collapsing on Pretzels. Now, if Pretzels and Agoraphobia will collapse on this, and Pretzels ult right here, and he does ult, but it may not be enough, and he does go down. No amount of regen is going to outdo the DPS that Apex has right now. At this point, though, Phonos is caught out. He's regenerating quite a bit of health, but he did get caught out right there. I think Apex is going to get away with that kill. Not going to pay for it. And they're going to get these Raptors. Let's see if they can give it to their ADC. Panda needs to be getting these. Let's see who goes to right here. Yeah, they're going to let Panda take both those Raptors. That's going to help him get in front and maybe snowball a little bit. We are getting engagement right here. Not a whole lot that Agoraphobia can do as far as numbers. They are down their jungler. 82 might be going down, but he does have the ability to get away. Oh, and there is the ult! Oh, but it doesn't matter. Helmer got the kill. ADC versus ADC, and Agoraphobia comes out on top. But they're still getting pushed down. The rest of, yeah, and there's the kill. The rest of Apex is pushing down mid lane. Nick wanted that sword. He didn't get it. HP is going to get away. Pretzels is back now, trying to make up for his mistakes and atone for that death he just took at the beginning of that team fight. We have Phonos backing now. If everyone, I think everyone's just going to go lick their wounds a little bit. Maybe go back a little bit to farming. Everyone's taking some real shots. And why that's happening, let's look at the scoreboard one more time. So right now, if you look at Agoraphobia, no one on their team has a ton of kills. The kills are spread evenly out. And that's a problem. At 30 minutes, Helmer needs to be way more ahead in kills. He does have good farm. He's leading his team in farm, but Pretzel should also have more farm. He should be rivaling the ADC right now. So you can see right here, these two should be even, fairly even in farm, and Helmer should have more than that. This is why they're down in farm, and they're down just a little bit in kills. They also seem to be down in objectives. If we look at the card power right here, Apex is definitely starting to take a commanding lead in card power. Apex just roaming the river right now. They may have been able to take another lead as far as land goes. They may have made up some space, taken back into the jungle. Let's go check out Panda over here. They're leaving their ADC exposed, but I don't think that Agoraphobia knows he's that exposed, and now they're collapsing. And we do. Over here in this river, we're starting to get some connection, some engagement between the teams. Phonos is moving in. Now, he is a support. He's not going to be able to do a whole lot by himself. This is me acknowledging the chat. Appreciate y'all watching. We have 3 members from Apex sitting over here. We have Phonos, we have Panda, which need to be together anyway, and we have Nate Dogg running around as kind of their wild card, just moving across the map and wreaking havoc. Are they, no, they're not actually looking. Yes, I see you. I see you in chat. They're not going to do OP right now, which makes sense. It's a 5v5 on the map. Here's an engagement though. 82, he's going to be weak. Yo! And what a shot there from Nate Dogg. He pops his ult and takes him out. Helmer though, Helmer making Apex pay. We'll see if Pretzels is enough of a frontliner to sustain this battle and see if Shadow can't get some kills. We have Phonos backing off. He is very hurt. And there goes an Apex tower. But Nate Dogg is taking out Shadow. So while they may have lost the tower, they just won this team fight. Whew, I'm hitting trees. So Apex right now pushing down their strong lane, their safe lane. They were 3v1. They are now 2v1 with Nate Dogg and Panda. That's a lot of damage in this lane, even though it is up against Pretzel's regening Rampage. I don't know if he has a tanky build or not. We can check that here in just a little bit. And they are going to push down this tower. They don't care that Pretzel's is there and that tower is gone. And Agora Phobia is off lane. This could prove disastrous, especially if Pretzels can't do anything about it and if he doesn't have any teammates collapsing. And there are no teammates around here to be found. His teammates are actually pushing their safe lane. Oh, and there's Panda with the ult on Pretzels. And this lane is uncontended. And this inhib is going down. 82 can only sit there and watch as this lane goes down. And they get the first inhib. Apex gets the first inhib in their safe lane. Cricket's coming back now. He's coming to look at the ashes that are what's left of his inhibitor. We have blinking all over the map. Look at this. We can see Apex now. Apex has fallen back into their left jungle on their offlane, and they're collapsing on Helmer on his ADC. And if Cricket doesn't get over here, this is going to be RIP for Helmer. Cricket's here, but that may not be enough. This is not a pretty matchup, especially with the card power the way it is right now. Apex has a commanding lead, and if Agora Phobia wants to do anything, they're going to need numbers. They're going to need some really smooth team play. There's Shadow coming down from their off lane. We'll see if he does anything on that Countess. Right now, though, he's surrounded by wards. Apex absolutely knows he's there. Yeah, Apex is kind of congealed in mid right now. We have Nick and Nate and Fonus all sitting in mid. Fonus is a very aggressive support. At least that's the way he's playing right now. We'll see if he wants to do anything against that Countess over there in their safe lane. But really, they shouldn't have to worry about that safe lane. They have the inhib down. Those minions are going to push down that lane. And unless Phobia just decides they want to push this lane back, Apex ought to be able to just chill in that safe lane for him. Panda and Fonus now moving into mid as that ADC support combo, still sticking side by side. We do have Pretzels and Shadow over there in their offlane jungle with 82 in mid. Again, 82 is that zoner for Agora Phobia. We'll see what he's able to do against Fonus and Panda. We still have Nick doing his wild card ways over here. And I'll say this while there's a bit of a lull. I am very glad that my brother is watching. There's 82 and Pretz in mid. Panda's being aggressive. He's pushed past the river. And he may pay for it. Here comes Pretz with the rock! Oh, the Rampage rock on Panda! And there's the initiation. They're going all out on this ADC. If they take up the ADC, there is no one hero on the board for Apex as important as this ADC and Panda. But Apex is rotated. They're going to make him pay for it. 82, who has very little health to begin with, gets deleted by Apex. Oh, but then there's Panda turning right around, taking out the jungler for Agora Phobia. Panda may be going down himself, though. He is very low on health. And Nick taking out Agora Phobia's ADC. And Nate taking out Agora Phobia's support in Cricket. So the support and the ADC are gone, as well as the mid-zoner for Agora Phobia. And now they're collapsing on Shadow. And Shadow's just regretting that he moved anywhere near that team fight. He should have let it go and gotten out of there. And at this point, Apex can do whatever they want. They can come over to, and yep, they're going to come over to OP. This is the time to do it. If they were going to do it, this is the time. It's going to go uncontested. There is absolutely nothing they can do at OP at this point. And it is gone. OP is gone. For those who don't know, this is going to give the minions a lot of power, especially when there are heroes near them, and this gives your heroes a ton of power.